But I asked a very direct question. This is first thing. He don't know me that well yet. Who do you want? Like, who's the guy?
Garcia.
Yeah, that's all I want to hear. That's all I want to hear, Dana. That's what I was asking about.
I'm here because I want to make the biggest fights possible. I want to make the most memorable nights in boxing. You know, the ones where people go, "God, what a fight. What a night." Something to remember, history made, legacy made.
I just don't agree with that, Ryan, because I don't think anybody thinks he can beat you. I mean, I just don't. I just don't. I mean, not to me, he's 135, 140, but I don't. He's a damn good boxer, but I don't think he can beat you. I just don't.
Conor Benn isn't taking the criticism lightly. After Stephen A., Smith predicted that Ryan Garcia would come out on top. Benn fired back, dismissing the take and making it clear he plans to prove everyone wrong.
Do what you do, or do you go to other fighters and go, this is what I'm doing. You might need to think about doing this too, so we can take this sport to the level it's supposed to be at.
I don't know, there's no I in team. So, you know, I don't do things on my own. I do things with my team. We all share the same vision. That's important for me. That's a must, is we all share the same goals. And, you know, we've got a long-term plan here, and no doubt we'll execute it. Right. My job is to stay in the gym and give 100% in training, and the team allow me, with the same vision we have, to allow me to fully focus on being the best fighter I can be and deliver entertainment to the public.
Dana White and Conor Benn joined Stephen A. Smith for a lively discussion about Benn's upcoming showdown with Ryan Garcia, offering their thoughts on one of boxing's biggest fights. The conversation covered Benn's confidence heading into the matchup, Garcia's strengths, and why both men believe the fight has all the ingredients to be a blockbuster, with music, strong opinions, bold predictions, and plenty of competitive energy. The interview added even more excitement to an already highly anticipated clash.
You're great for the sport of boxing. When you're winning, I think boxing is better served because of it, because of how electrifying you can be.
Ryan Garcia also weighed in on whether he believes he's the face of boxing during his appearance with Stephen A. Smith. Garcia acknowledged the debate surrounding the title, but pointed to his massive fan following, mainstream appeal, and ability to attract attention both inside and outside the ring.
My strength and conditioning coach, he said that he believes that I can make 140 comfortably. You know, I trust, the people, my team around me. If their opportunity presents itself, I would love to fight Shakur Stevenson, or we could bring Gervonta back, from wherever he's at, resurrect him for, you know what I mean? Like, let's go. I want that. Right. If the opportunity presents itself, I just want boxing to be at the top. I want to make these fights happen, and I know I could beat these guys. Conor Benn, of course, 147, I would love to defend my title, and if that happens, let's do that too.
Yeah, you know what, I'd be remiss. I mean, listen, you're going to mention Conor Benn or whatever. I'm getting sick and tired of people talking about themselves at the welterweight division without mentioning the name Boots Ennis, because this brother is special as well, and we don't bring up that name nearly as much. When I think about Ryan Garcia, I think about a cat that I believe is box office. When he's on his game, he's must watch, no question about it.
While remaining confident in his star power, he emphasized that his focus is on winning big fights and continuing to grow the sport, believing his performances will ultimately speak louder than any label.
Is the right guy too. He certainly he talks a great game. Mm-hmm. He looks the part. Yeah. You guys made magic at that event. Yeah. Like, you guys could go for hours, it felt like.
Yeah.
And he brings a whole different fan base coming from England.
Yeah, I mean, the first time I fought somebody from the UK, it only propelled my career super high,
Luke Campbell fight?
Yeah, once I beat him, I got signed to Gatorade. It was the first time I ever got 1 million likes on a photo. And it was just like, wow, like, this international fan base is crazy. And it just pushed my career super, super high. Unfortunately, I had mental health issues after that and had to take a 1.5 years off. But this feels like, wow, like, here we go again, and everything I learned from that moment and where I'm at now, I think has really finally came at the right time, where after this big moment happens, I'm gonna have so much experience with life and the cameras and everybody, coming at me, that I know how to, negate it and just stay focused. Like, I'm so happy right now because, my fitness is well, my mindset is well, my boxing is going great. Nobody's touching me in the ring. I'm fast, I'm quick, I look good. Like, how much more can I glaze myself? I got streaming going on. You know, I got beautiful kids, a beautiful wife. I just got a lot of things going on for me, and I'm blessed.
Ryan Garcia has made his intentions crystal clear ahead of his showdown with CONOR BENN, insisting he's not looking for a points victory. He's coming for the knockout. Confident in his speed, timing, and explosive power, Garcia believes he has everything needed to end the fight before the final bell. As fight night approaches, his bold prediction has only added more fuel to one of boxing's most anticipated matchups.
Like a stepping stone, it sounds like.
Not a stepping stone. He's just an object in front of me, basically.
So you're gonna try to use the step-on to get to the next level.
See, he's the one trolling you, Conor.
But no, like, you know, I was thinking about it as you were talking about it. You and Tyson Fury are friendly,
Hey,
right?
what's up with Shady McCoy talking mad crazy?
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were friends.
Bro, that's what's up with him?
I think you gotta pull up on him or something.
I might. That's why I was thinking about going on the ring show just to be like, bro, what? Are you good? You really think CONOR BENN will beat me, bro? Like, the thing with Shady is, like, he's been missing all his predictions because he only sees what happened the fight before and then goes off of that.
Right.
Like, bro, you can't make predictions like that in boxing, bro. You got to see the full body of art and then make it. Like, I'm trying to help you as a boxing analyst because you need help right now.
There you go. It's very nice of you. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia didn't hold back when discussing CONOR BENN, saying he doesn't view him as a special fighter and believes he's being overrated. Garcia described BENN as one-dimensional, arguing that his aggressive style lacks the variety needed to trouble elite opponents. Confident in his own abilities, Ryan insisted that BENN isn't on his level and predicted he'll expose those weaknesses before knocking him out on fight night.
People are just playing into that a little too much. I mean, if you watch the fights, look it, he won them, but there's nothing that I see in any of those fights that makes me believe that he's at this level. And I think that there's going to be a clear distinction on, you know, on the difference in experience, talent, and just levels of boxing in the ring. You know, he's gonna be getting hit with punches he usually doesn't get hit with. He's gonna see a lot of the attempts he does. It's not gonna work. You know, all he has is conditioning, I guess. And even when he has conditioning, he starts throwing sloppy in the later rounds. Like, look it, man. It's gonna be real ugly for you. You're gonna hope it ends in 5 and below, like I'm predicting. You're gonna hope, because if it goes any longer and you get tired like you did Rodriguez and you start getting sloppy, I'm not no Regis, brother. I'm gonna spank you, and it's gonna be like I took off a belt, I put water on it, and I slap you in the face with it. Like, it's gonna, ow, ow.
But
It's gonna be bad.
Why the water then?
Because it makes it pow harder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna spit on it, but then I was like,
Yeah, it's a little.
weird.
Yeah, maybe the water's better.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
See, I was gonna say spit on that.
That
That would have been gross.
No, that might have been.
I don't want my spit to touch.
No, we don't want that.
Ryan Garcia also expressed confidence that CONOR BENN has never faced anyone with his combination of speed, timing, and explosive power. Garcia believes BENN is stepping into completely new territory and won't be prepared for the challenges he'll present inside the ring.
Ben, this is gonna be his first time on this
He's
level.
never fought anybody.
This will be the first time.
No, but think about it. He's only fought guys that are about to leave the sport, older people. He's never fought a young fighter, ever.
But do you think maybe that
Think about
he
it.
can show another level because he's fighting on a different level?
I mean, if you go by patterns, no, not really.
So you think he's in
I
for,
mean, if he... No.
you think he gets in there and he's in for a shock? He's like, oh, I'm not used to this.
No, I think that he has so much, he's like so oblivious, and like, he's just so like unaware of shit that he's just gonna think that he could just go in there and try to maul me, but he's gonna know that I've had guys like this since I was a little kid, bro. Ever since I was like 12 years old in these gyms, they just send people to come after me and go in and rough me up, throw me up, push me up. I've been fighting these type of fighters because everybody thinks I'm some type of punk in the gyms my whole life. Come in, you're gonna get whacked, and you're gonna be like, what the f just hit me?
Right, like Duarte fought you that way.
Yeah.
He had some success, but then he got knocked out in the end.
I mean, success as in like he was able to throw punches at my chest, my arms, and you know, once in a while land 1 or 2 punches. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, when you're coming nonstop, you're gonna land 1 or 2 punches. But I controlled most of the fight, and then I knocked him out.
And that was a great.
According to Ryan, Once the fight begins, Ben will quickly realize he's dealing with a different level of talent. And that's why Garcia remains convinced he'll score a statement victory.
He has as much experience as Duarte. I think because Duarte's been with Robert Garcia's sparring all these high-level dudes. It's a little different than whoever you're facing in the UK. There's not a lot of 147-pounders from the UK or anybody near those weight classes that will give you really good work. The type of work you get in SoCal.
Right.
It's very rare.
But what you're basically saying is there's no secrets about the way he's going to fight you. He's going to come straight at you, nonstop pressure. He's going to try to overwhelm you. And
He's never fought any other way.
Right.
The only difference he did with the second Eubank fight is that Eubank was distracted. He had twin babies coming up. He had problems. Then he had to cut the weight again. Like, nobody wants to do it twice. It's like, I think in his head, it was like, all right, the first one meant the most. And then the second one is like, bro, I just have to contractually, and I'm obligated to do this. And that's how he fought.
Conor Benn has sent a bold message to Ryan Garcia, promising that he won't just defeat him, he'll make him quit. Ben believes his relentless pressure, physical strength, and nonstop aggression will overwhelm Garcia from the opening bell. According to Ben, Ryan has never experienced the kind of intensity he'll bring into the ring. And once the fight becomes a battle of will, Garcia won't be able to cope. Rather than chasing a decision victory, Ben says he's coming to break Garcia mentally and physically, insisting the fight will end with Ryan unable to continue under the constant pressure.
Ryan got in it on X the other day. He said he lacks heart and you're gonna make him quit.
Yeah.
You know,
That's not speculation. That's facts. We've seen it. As soon as he gets on top, as soon as he gets a bit rough in there, he don't like it. You know, so I'll go in there and I'll show him. I'll show him what I'm like.
Ryan Garcia didn't hold back during his appearance on the Ariel Helwani show, taking several verbal shots at Conor Benn ahead of their highly anticipated clash. Garcia questioned Ben's abilities, insisting he isn't as dangerous as many people claim and arguing that he's never faced a fighter with Ryan's speed, timing, and knockout power. Confident throughout the interview, Garcia dismissed the hype surrounding Ben and predicted that he'll expose his weaknesses when they finally meet in the ring, making it clear he's expecting to leave with a statement victory.
If anybody's a performer, it's him. You know, when he gets up there, he definitely wants to sell the fight, but he doesn't understand that, you know, that's one aspect of it. He just is not that good of a fighter to back those things up. Like, he does it because he knows it's for a show. I'm doing it because I'm enjoying myself, and that's how I really act in real life. Like, that's just how I am. You talk, I'm gonna go crazy, but I've been boxing my whole life, so I'm gonna punish him in that ring. He can't punish me. He's not good enough as a fighter, but I do like his little energy. I think he's cool, but he's in for a rude awakening, him and his whole team. They know it. They're probably telling me, hey, man, you have a good chance to win a title, man. This is your dream. Yeah, they're hyping it up, but in the back of their mind, they know, nah, you're not ready.
You don't feel like he's on your level, basically?
Nah, not at all. I'm going to make that very clear.
Do you feel, okay, so he's coming up there. He's speaking to you in Spanish, by the way. Were you expecting that from him? The Spanish was pretty good.
He's been kind of hyping that up. You know, I've been dealing with this my whole life. I'm not Mexican, no sabo.
Ryan Garcia took things a step further during the Ariel Helwani show, openly dismissing Conor Benn as an overrated opponent. He claimed Benn is too predictable, saying he relies on coming forward without enough variety to trouble elite fighters. Garcia argued that Benn has never shared the ring with someone possessing his speed, timing, and explosive left hook, insisting the difference in skill will be obvious once they fight. Ryan also brushed aside Benn's confidence, suggesting he's talking tough now, but will struggle once the punches start landing.
He's speaking to you in Spanish when you say...
Because he's trying to make fun of my, you know, all the people. He's basically piggybacking, you know, off the bandwagon of Ryan's a no sabo kid and this and that. It's like, bro, it's like, if my own Mexican people don't want to be behind me, that's cool. But I'm still going to be waving that flag. I'm still going to be coming out to my Spanish songs that I want to come out to. I really don't care, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I'm for everybody. I love everybody. I love every country. I love every soul. I'm cool. I'm fighting for God. I'm fighting for the kingdom of heaven. I'm not, you know, I'm not really all into that, man. I'm prideful for my heritage and everything, but if you're not behind me, it's cool. It's not really that serious to me, man. It's really not.
Did you think he wanted to fight on the stage?
Nah, he's all for show, man. I squared up. I was ready to go. If he was gonna swing, I was gonna crack him. I told him, when we did a sit-down interview, I said, my guy, if you think you're gonna come up here and try to punch me in the face, I'm not gonna fucking knock you the fuck out. I don't know who you think I am. Well, you're not about that life. You're not about the life. I was like, what makes you about that life? He goes, I have UK balls. I'm like, cool. I have US balls. He was like, I was like, what makes any balls better than balls? You know what I mean? Like, what makes a UK ball better than a US balls? You know what I mean? Like 6'7" type shit. Like,
I feel like
Garcia made it clear he isn't preparing for a close fight. He believes he'll expose Benn's limitations, silence the hype surrounding him, and finish the fight in emphatic fashion.
really, I don't feel anything from him. I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of those things where it's like butter. I cut him off and boom. You're gonna see, like, it's gonna be one of those performances that people will be like, all right, Ryan's here. He's here to stay, and he definitely made it clear that he's not somebody to play with.
like a master
Especially
class.
as a world champion. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those vintage knockouts. You know, remember I said my last fight, it's gonna be a RG classic. This is gonna be a throwback RG where he gets knocked out cold.
Left hook?
I don't know. You'll see.
You're saying about 5th round, right? That's what you're feeling?
5 rounds and below.
5
Not
rounds?
making round.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anything sub 5 rounds?
Anything sub 5 rounds is a disappointment, but I will still finish the job.
Max Kellerman is backing Ryan Garcia to defeat Conor Benn, believing Garcia's speed, timing, and explosive punching power will be the difference. While acknowledging Benn's relentless pressure and toughness, Kellerman feels Ryan possesses the sharper overall skill set and the kind of fight-changing power that can end the contest at any moment. In his view, if Garcia stays composed and fights to his strengths, he'll have too much for Benn to handle and should leave the ring with a statement victory.
I don't think the athletic talent that Ryan Garcia is.
No.
He's not as explosive or as fast as Ryan Garcia. Very few are. So, Shady, if you were up against, a safety, a matchup of safety in the NFL, then he wasn't much. You had such athletic quality, you were going to eat that day.
Eddie Hearn has shared his thoughts on Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn, describing it as one of the biggest and most exciting fights in boxing. He believes the matchup has everything fans want: 2 outspoken stars, genuine bad blood, and styles that promise action from the opening bell. Hearn praised Benn's confidence and preparation while acknowledging Garcia's speed and knockout power, insisting it's a true 50-50 fight. According to Hearn, the event has all the ingredients to become a blockbuster and deliver a memorable night for boxing fans around the world.
Politics of it, because these guys, and I'm not going to get into the back and forth because I guess we've had peace talks and all that kind of stuff, but they think they can do anything, right? They think they can interfere with fight contracts, with broadcast contracts. They expected Ryan Garcia against Conor Benn to be a Zuffa show on Paramount. That is it. And Sky Sports, which is their other partner, right? It's now a ring card co-promoted by Oscar de la Hoya and Zuffa on the Zone and Paramount. And I think that is it's good for them because it's incredibly humbling. It's teaching them how boxing works. People don't lay down. Oscar de la Hoya don't go, you have Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I've just put all my work and life into Ryan. Have it. He fights to the end, and he's done brilliant. The Zone, masterpiece from them, masterclass. Now it's a ring card, right? And now the Zone have got it in the UK. I actually think it's a bigger fight in the UK than it is in the US because everybody knows Conor, everybody knows Ryan, and it's on the Zone.
Simon Jordan made a bold prediction for Ryan Garcia versus Conor Benn, arguing that there are levels between the two fighters. While praising Benn's toughness and determination, Jordan believes Garcia possesses the superior natural talent, speed, and explosive power to control the fight. He suggested that Benn's aggressive style could actually play into Garcia's strength, giving Ryan opportunities to land his trademark left hook. In Jordan's view, the difference in overall ability will become clear once the opening bell rings, leading him to back Garcia to come out on top despite the fierce debate surrounding the matchup.
Concern for obviously Conor Benn is that he's not been at welterweight for 4 years. You know, he's boxed at 160 pounds.
Yeah, he looked interesting.
As ex-fighters, we know how hard
it
is to come back down in weight. He hasn't carried the strength back down with him, making 150 last time out. Barry, explain to the people how difficult it is to lose 3 pounds in body weight, fluid, when you're tight at the weight already. Because he looked dead at the weight of 150. So 147, that is my concern.
I don't have the time to tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
To go through it in detail, but we all...
That's my
maybe
concern.
Not Fraser,
that's my concern for him.
Too.
Punch power, punch resistance, all of that gone. And the one thing that we don't know about Conor Benn yet is he world level? Because we don't know that yet. He's not boxed anyone
well, it's interesting
at that level yet. So
it's interesting.
Make sure to check out our other videos on the screen.